So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 61 of our Portsmouth crew mode on the PS4 FIFA 15. I'm going to be kicking off this episode with an away game up against Watford, and it's going to be a pretty difficult game, especially when they've got the likes of Lewis McGugan, especially at the centre attacking mid as well, because they're very promising as well when they're that high up the pitch as well, especially when you've got a player of his quality up front. But straight from the kickoff, we do actually put pressure on with Hurtado. The ball comes to Dembele. Dembele does actually rob the ball. He's through one-on-one with the goalkeeper. No one was going to catch him, but unfortunately you can only manage to rattle the post, and Watford were let off the hook then, as they were very lucky, to be honest, that we didn't actually capitalise from their mistake. We did make a very good save with our goalkeeper there, just to deny them the first goal of the game. But in the second half, we do get a really good chance there. In the 27th minute, we do get a really good chance there with Ryan Ledson, as he does slot the ball into the back of the net past the Watford goalkeeper, and what a fantastic goal it was there. And as you see there, Gorka was actually going mad celebrating as well, because he couldn't believe what a fantastic goal it was. As a lovely first touch, and to put it in the top corner from there was take some skill, and that's actually second goal in the league so far. Unfortunately for us, they do get themselves back on level terms. It was a good ball in the box, and unfortunately for us, we couldn't get our head there, and the goalkeeper come out, but unfortunately couldn't get there, and they did then manage to find the back of the net, and we got punished for some poor defending there in the 35th minute, and to be honest, we should be defending that a lot better than what we actually did. It was, to be honest, I'm very gutted that we actually conceded a goal like that, because if they score a really good goal, then okay, but especially when a guy like Lewis McGugan scores, and he's not the tallest guy in the world either. But they do get a deflection there from Dembele's shot. The goalkeeper does make a good reaction save to deny us, but from the resulting corner, we do whip the ball in the box. Comes to Amiobi, it comes to Bartram. Bartram gets his header cleared off the line. It comes to Ayan. He hits the other post, and Dembele couldn't get there, and they do then manage to get the ball clear. But in the second half, they do get a really good chance there with Kimolo. He plays the ball through to Smith. Smith has a good shot, but thankfully for us, they do then miss the target. Otherwise, we could have been in deep trouble there. But the next chance of the game does come to us in the 85th minute, and we capitalise. It was a lovely ball from Nyang. He plays the ball in between the goalkeeper and the defender. They didn't know what to do. It come out, and what a fantastic goal it was there from Dembele. He took it first time and slotted the ball into the back of the net. And wow, what a fantastic goal it was, and what a fantastic ball round the corner it was from Nyang as well. Our 77 rated 22-year-old, who I believe will be in high demand, especially with a transfer window coming up, as well as Hurtado, as he is the top goal scorer in the league, and Moussa Dembele maybe also be getting some few offers in for him. And that was actually how the game finished, and we ended up beating Watford 2-1, and a fantastic goal from Dembele. But the next game in the episode would be up against Middlesbrough away from home once again, and Middlesbrough, we should actually be beating them. Bamford is a pretty good player. They have two good strikers up front, but I believe with the team we have, we should beat them. But unfortunately for us, we had to play a weakened squad for this one, as all our players were tired, and this was only 2 days after the Watford game. And to make matters even worse, we go ahead and give away a penalty in the 11th minute. We were very lucky that Christensen didn't actually get sent off. Thankfully he didn't, but it was going to be our goalkeeper up against the striker, who was going to come out on top. I love the animations that you can like make the goalkeeper dance around, and that just makes it realistic. But the goalkeepers don't actually do it that much. They do actually dance around a little bit, but not as exaggerated as that. But unfortunately for us, they do actually convert the penalty, and we found ourselves 1-0 down up against Middlesbrough, and we have a mountain to climb. Especially with a weakened squad as well. We should be not conceding stupid goals like that, but unfortunately we did, and we just have to wait and see what we can try and put together, as they do actually score a really good goal there. And as you see from the replay, even if we went the right way, I don't believe we was going to be saving that, because he slotted it right in the bottom corner. He hit the inside of the post, and it still went in. That just shows how good precision he actually had. But unfortunately for us, they do actually double the lead here. It comes to Bamford, and what a fantastic goal it was as well, that Bamford managed to curl that one in with his left foot. The goalkeeper didn't even move, and that is one of them occasions when you're playing the AI and you pretty much put the controller down and clap, and you just say well done, because if I scored that goal, I'd be so ecstatic, because it was a fantastic goal it was. But thankfully for us, we do actually win ourselves a penalty in the second half, as straight after the half-time interval, we get down the wing with Freeman. He whips the ball in the box. It comes to Best. It was a good control. He tries a shot, but he gets taken out. Amiobi then converted the penalty, even though the goalkeeper went the right way. I believe that he was going to save it. When I saw that he'd actually go the right way, I thought he was going to save it, but thankfully for us, he didn't, and we found ourselves with a foot back in the game, and maybe we could do our very best to try and get something out of the game. Maybe a point would be a really good result, especially from being 2-0 down. And the 82nd minute, we do actually get a really good chance. Bartram runs down the wing, he finds Amiobi in the middle of the box. Amiobi gets a head on it, and wants a fantastic goal it was as well. And that was a lovely work goal. Amiobi picks up a second goal of the game, he doubles his goal tally, he doubles the goal tally for the team, and Amiobi could be a future star at the club, as he's performing very well recently, especially as he's been having to step in for the injured Benzia. He has been playing up front, and he has been doing very well as well, so I'm pleased that he's performing. But the last chance of the game has actually come to us with Amiobi with his chance to get a hat-trick. He tries to play the ball across unselfishly. It comes to him again, but unfortunately for us, he does actually miss the target. And to be honest, with a player of his quality, he should be hitting the target from there and should be scoring. But he still picks up a man of the match rating and an 8.3 rating. But we do actually have a look at our scout, a future star, and what a fantastic scout he looks to be. He looks like a real promising player. And as you see there, the transfer window is now open. Ronaldo Hurtado is in high demand. We get a transfer offer from Celtic for 4.2 million. We decided to up it to 15.2 because we know they just weren't going to accept it. But whether they did accept it or not, we just have to wait and see. But the next game of this episode and the last game would be up against Crystal Palace. It is going to be first against second. It is a real difficult game, and that is also the reason why we rested a lot of our players as well, because of this very difficult game we had up against Crystal Palace. And whoever wins this game would be 3 points clear at the top of the table. And Dembele does actually get a good first chance here. He plays the ball through to Hurtado. He has a good shot, but unfortunately for us, our goalkeeper, or Crystal Palace's goalkeeper, but our goalkeeper at Wales to actually make the good save. But Dembele there has a really good shot, but unfortunately he can only rattle the post. But here Niang plays the ball to Vitinho. Vitinho gets the ball, and just look at this from Vitinho. A lovely skill from him. Fake shot. He stops the ball, step over. He fakes the rock ball. He does a roulette. He cuts back inside with a Ronaldo chop, and he finds the back of the net with absolutely delightful goal. And I couldn't believe that actually went in, to be honest, because I just pressed circle, and I tried to fake shot, to be honest. In all honesty, I tried the fake shot again, but circle actually was the outcome, and it found its way into the back of the net. So I was very pleased that it actually did, and we actually beat Price this time. He couldn't deny us, and what a fantastic goal it was. Unfortunately for us, our lead didn't last, and in the 62nd minute, I do get a good chance here to play the ball through. Our goalkeeper should be saving it as it went straight at him. He does get a slight touch on the ball, but unfortunately, they still find the back of the net, and that was pretty much nearly how the game finished. And the last chance will actually come in the 90th minute. But actually from the replay, I was pretty disappointed, to be honest, with conceding that goal. It went straight at our goalkeeper, and to be honest, in all honesty, he should be saving that. But the last chance of the game does actually come to Dembele. We run through the edge of the box. He comes in, he cuts past one. He is through. He was going to get taken down, but he stayed on his feet. He tries a finesse shot, but unfortunately, Price makes a pretty comfortable save, and that was actually how the game finishes. And not the worst result. It was 1-1, and no one was going to be progressing at the top of the table. And we actually get a monster offer from Manchester United for 22 million, and we decided to up it to 42. If they decide to match the 42 or anywhere near it, we will decide to let them go, because I don't believe that Niang is worth 40 million. If we could manage to actually get 40 million for a player that we only paid 2 million for, then I would take it, because then we can really improve our squad, and I would really be looking forward to spending all that money as well on new players, which would be pretty much building our squad for the Barclays Premier League if we did manage to get into it. And we do then get a lot of offers for Hurtado. As you see there, Jack Watmore is also leaving the club. He's going to Coventry on a season-long loan, as he hasn't been going up in rating. And the last transfer offer we do actually see is from Swansea. It's a 12 million offer for Hurtado. We decided to offer 16 million, 17 million, but if they decide to accept that, then he will be out the door. But that's actually it for this episode. So if you did enjoy the episode, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it's very much appreciated. And I really do hope to see you next time, very soon, for the next episode of the Portsmouth Career Mode. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.